Hooters, the iconic restaurant chain known for its chicken wings and Hooters girls, is in deep financial trouble. Recent reports indicate the company is preparing to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. This news comes as a shock to many, but signs of trouble have been brewing for some time. The once thriving chain has struggled to adapt to a changing restaurant industry. Hooters is saddled with a massive debt burden, estimated at around $300 million. This debt, combined with rising costs and declining customer traffic, has created a perfect storm for the company. Hooters is not alone in its struggles, as many restaurant chains are facing similar challenges. However, the company's unique brand and business model have made it particularly vulnerable in recent years. The potential bankruptcy filing is a last-ditch effort to save the struggling chain. Hooters hopes to use the bankruptcy process to restructure its finances and renegotiate leases with landlords. The company also plans to close more underperforming locations in the coming months. These measures are designed to give Hooters a fighting chance to survive in a challenging market. The restaurant industry is notoriously difficult, even in the best of times. In recent years, restaurants have been hit with a wave of challenges, including rising food costs, labor shortages, and increased competition. The COVID-19 pandemic exacerbated these problems, forcing many restaurants to close their doors permanently. Hooters has not been immune to these industry-wide headwinds. One of the biggest challenges facing Hooters is the rising cost of food. Inflation has driven up the price of chicken wings, a staple of the Hooters menu. At the same time, customers are becoming more price-sensitive, and are less willing to pay premium prices for casual dining. This has put a squeeze on Hooters' profit margins. In addition to rising costs, Hooters is also facing changing consumer tastes. The chain's brand, which is heavily reliant on the Hooters girls and a sports bar atmosphere, has struggled to attract younger generations of diners. Millennials and Gen Z consumers are more likely to seek out restaurants with a focus on healthy, sustainable, or Instagrammable food options. Hooters' potential bankruptcy filing is reminiscent of Red Lobster's Chapter 11 restructuring in 2014. Like Hooters, Red Lobster was struggling with a heavy debt load and declining sales. The company used the bankruptcy process to shed debt, renegotiate leases, and invest in menu innovations. While Red Lobster's turnaround has been a mixed bag, it remains a cautionary tale for struggling restaurant chains. One of the key lessons from Red Lobster's experience is the importance of adapting to changing consumer preferences. Red Lobster attempted to modernize its menu and appeal to a broader customer base. However, these changes were met with mixed reviews, and the company has struggled to shake its image as an outdated seafood chain. Hooters will need to avoid making similar mistakes if it wants to succeed in the long term. Another important lesson is the need for a strong management team with a clear vision for the future. Red Lobster's turnaround efforts were hampered by a revolving door of CEOs and a lack of strategic direction. Hooters will need to ensure that it has the right leadership in place to guide it through the bankruptcy process and beyond. The future of Hooters remains uncertain. The potential bankruptcy filing is a risky move that could either save the company or lead to its demise. To succeed, Hooters will need to address its underlying financial problems, adapt to changing consumer tastes, and articulate a compelling vision for the future. One potential path forward for Hooters is to double down on its core brand identity. The chain could focus on becoming the go-to destination for chicken wings and sports fans. This would involve streamlining its menu, improving the quality of its food and service, and creating a more welcoming and inclusive atmosphere for all customers. Alternatively, Hooters could attempt to reposition itself as a more family-friendly restaurant chain. This would involve toning down the Hooters girls' uniforms, expanding its menu to include more kid-friendly options, and creating a more family-oriented atmosphere. However, this approach would be risky, as it could alienate Hooters' core customer base. Only time will tell whether Hooters can overcome its current challenges and regain its footing in the competitive restaurant industry. The potential bankruptcy filing is a clear sign that the company is at a crossroads. It will take bold action and a willingness to adapt if Hooters wants to avoid becoming another casualty of the ever-changing restaurant landscape.